Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about an Australian novel, Flyway Peter. The image that you can see, written by David Malouf, a very celebrated writer of Australia. Malouf was born on 20th March 1934 in Australia. He is widely recognized as one of the Australia's greatest writers. He was awarded by the Newstead International Prize for Literature in 2000, and his 1993 novel Remembering Babylon won the International Dublin Literary Award in 1996. He won the inaugural Australia Asia Literary Award in 2008, and he was shortlisted for the Booker Prize also Booker Prize also in 2016. He received the Australian Council Award for Lifetime Achievement in Literature. So he has written this novel, Flyaway Peter. Here we see that novel is actually about three main characters, and it actually gives us a sneak peek of the Australia's relation or Australia's involvement in World War One. Because Australia that time, David Malouf is talking about the time when Australia was the colony of Britishers, and actually it is coming off, it is coming up, or Australia was actually in search of a platform where he can have the recognition. And that time actually, this time is described, with the help of three characters, that yeah, how the life here, the lives is actually juxtaposed between the two themes, the world of innocence and the world of experience. The novel consists of 18 chapter. Till 8 or 10 chapter, we have the world where we are having a landscape of Queensland that belongs to a patch of land, a big land that belongs to the character named Ashley Crowther, and Jim Sadler, whom you can say the protagonist, who is a passionate bird lover and who actually passes his days in watching bird and all these things only. And there one day actually he was watching, and he came across, he met Ashley Crowther. And when Ashley Crowther saw that yeah, actually this man is doing bird watching in his own on his own property, and he started actually talking to him, and he got to know that actually he is having a very vast knowledge of birds. And he was so impressed by the knowledge of Jim Sadler, that he offered him a job, that you became a kind of an authorized bird watcher, and you will be paid also. What your work is, you need to maintain a catalog of the birds, whatever the birds are coming here on his land. You need to note each and every details of the bird, the breed, or their features, their different things. So he was he got appointed, and after a short while, like after some time only, like few days later, we are getting introduced to the another character of the novel, that is Imogen Harcourt. Imogen Harcourt was a middle-aged lady who came to Australia from England with his brother many years before. His brother wanted to just test his fortune in the business of gold mining, but he was not successful, so he returned back. But Imogen Harcourt stayed here only. So they met same way when the Jim Sadler was watching a bird. He was having his uh, glasses, and he was actually watching a particular bird through these glasses, and there only he noticed that another lady, that Imogen Harcourt, was actually trying to capture that particular image of the sandpiper only in her cameras. And there he met, and they actually found a common interest, and very soon they became friends. One day, slowly the novel is actually going ahead, and we are going to get introduced about the very big, massive movement or massive event that was actually going to take Australia, or going to capture Australian fervor vastly. One day, Jim Sadler goes to uh, the town, and he came to know that yeah, people were talking about First World War, though he was not much familiar that yeah, what is war and what is going to happen, because he was the man who never ventured out of his boundary. It means he never ventured out of the Australia, and he knew very, few about the outer world other than the Australia. So when people were, he found people talking, so he was quite confused. Even one of the girl asked him that yeah, whether you are also joining the war. So he was perplexed that yeah, why should he join. But later eventually it happened that yeah, he also joined the war, because in the First World War, from Australia and from New Zealand, that is Anzac myth also we tell, and Anzac legend, that from Australia and from New Zealand, the troops went for World War, and they were quite, he saw so many procession there uh, in the town, and the people were so enthusiastic about the war. He was not able to understand. Actually, this was the age, this is the opportunity that Australian got to actually show themselves that we also exist in this world as Australians. So they were involved in the activities of merrymaking and all. And later eventually it happened that yeah, he also joined the war as a as a soldier. And later Ashley Crowther also joined the war as an officer. And the second half of the novel actually portrays the horrific description of World War One, the trench warfare, where they were taken after the initial training in England. They were taken to the war front. There they got to know the what is trench warfare, how horrifying it is. All over the land, it is the dead bodies of the soldiers are scattered here and there. And in trench warfare system, actually, the writer, the Malouf, has given a very picturesque detail, and he has described so finely that actually you can experience, while you are reading the novel, you can experience that yeah, what actually happened in World War One, and what you can call the trench warfare, you can say. So it was really very vastly and very beautifully described. And later it happened that Jim Sadler eventually died, and Ashley Crowther survived the war, just got wounded. And at the end we see that Imogen Harcourt is waiting. She was pretty she was very sad that his dear friend Jim Sadler has departed, but still the life goes on, and life goes on. And the life, that life is the life that he is talking about now is the life of a surfer who is actually, he is standing near the coast, and he's seeing that yeah, one surfer is actually surfing on the waves. And the novel is concluded by Imogen that actually life goes on. People come and go, but the life never stopped for anybody. It goes on. This is the message of the David Malouf, and this is the introduction to the novel Fly Away Peter. Thank you.